Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Ho, ho, ho.
Wrong holiday.
This is for you.
It's Hanukkah today.
No, today is...
Tonight, actually, it's the first night of Hanukkah.
Yeah, it is. For you, it's tonight.
Yes.
For me, the Puerto Rican Hanukkah started at daybreak. We do Puerto Rican Hanukkah.
Well, my father started texting everyone yesterday, Happy Hanukkah, so I think the entire family chat, he got everybody confused. But it's really tonight is the first night of Hanukkah.
Tonight, yeah.
So happy first night of Hanukkah, everyone. For all of you that celebrate, we'll have to bring some goodies into the studio one day this week for everybody. Latkes or donuts, all the things that are deliciously fried that you can't eat, but are deliciously fried.
But the
and
Puerto
are delicious.
Rican Hanukkah man can't. See, there's a difference. There's two different people in this bate.
Really?
For the next 8 days, they're going to be different. I'm going to be Puerto Rican Hanukkah.
Puerto Rican Hanukkah. It works for me.
You ever
no
heard of
reason
Puerto
not
Rican
to.
Hanukkah?
I'm sure there are Puerto Ricans that celebrate Hanukkah. So.
No. That's
There's
not
not
what we are. We are Puerto Rican Hanukkah.
Puerto
We
Rican
pick
Hanukkah.
when we... You guys get 8 gifts, so I'm going to be Puerto Rican. I want 8 gifts.
8 gifts.
Or
So I sent gifts to Chelsea, and she opened them as she received them. And I said, well, those were all your Hanukkah presents. She's like, well, I couldn't wait. I'm like, okay.
You have all 8?
I didn't send her 8. They were a little pricier than, like, when the kids were little to give them 8. I didn't send her 8. I sent her 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th one hasn't gotten there yet, and then I have a few at the house.
So you got 8.
But she opened the 4 that she got.
Is she coming
And
back down?
She's coming back on the 19th for 2 weeks. And she finished her first semester of grad school yesterday, so congratulations. So she decided she's Snow White because a deer came to school 2 days ago. A deer, this beautiful deer, and parked herself outside of Chelsea's classroom. And then she just laid outside the front door of the school for the whole day. And then yesterday it snowed, so she decided she's Snow White because it snowed and there was the deer.
Maybe the deer is giving birth.
That happened last year, or 2 years ago. Apparently
Same
a deer.
deer?
I don't know. She wasn't there, but apparently a deer gave birth
So
on
it's come
campus
back to
there.
roost.
Wow.
That's
So I think it
exactly
came
what
back
it is.
again to do the same
That's
thing.
nice. She should have laid some hay.
How cool is that? I feel like it's the manger at her school. I feel like
You
know.
can't get too close, though. You know that, right?
I don't think
They
anyone
have
would get
ticks.
too close
Deer?
to a deer.
Deer have
Yeah.
We don't have deer in Florida, so for a
Yeah.
Florida girl to go to work and see a deer outside your window was like.
That's not true. I went someplace in Florida. I don't know where was it. Where was I driving? And the deer came up to the car, and that's when they told me, "Get away! The deer has ticks. Don't touch the deer."
I feel like it's Christmas
Yeah.
though. Like at the manger, there's the deer. She's going to give birth. It's going to be Christmas,
Georgia.
and I feel like it's
Georgia.
like this whole.
How'd you know you were there? You lived in Georgia? I thought you lived in Florida.
Or Japan.
What? I thought why you were in Japan.
At this point, I live with my aunt. She lives in Atlanta.
She lives everywhere. You live near Baxter in Atlanta?
Talk into your microphone. That's where you have it.
He said mention.
You have a microphone?
He mentioned Atlanta, but I don't know what area. I don't know what area.
I don't know either. You see deer at the Christmas tree farm?
All the time.
How cool
We
is
have
that?
deer like walking up to our house. Like I live in the forest.
You feed them?
Apparently she does.
What's the name of the
I was gonna say you're not allowed to feed them, but
No,
Huh?
who lives in the forest? What kind of people?
Snow White?
No, that's not white. Other people.
like
The dwarves?
No,
Are you
not
thinking
forest.
fairy tale or
Fairies
like
live in the
actually real
forest?
people?
Fairies? No, we gotta give her a forest name. Christmas tree after January ain't gonna work.
I feel like I'm
she's like the
Christmas tree.
Lorax.
The Lorax.
She's the Lorax. She speaks for the trees and the deers and everything else. Can
Yeah.
you raise up all the gains? Everything seems a little dark, please. Thank you. Speak for the tree. Speak to the tree. You know who the Lorax is?
I have no clue.
The Lorax is
We
the Dr. We have this
definitely
conversation
went
all the
over
time.
this
He does not
before.
know who the Lorax
The
is.
little orange guy with the yellow mustache. We definitely have talked about this on the show before.
You're kind of like the Lorax. You speak for everybody. You like give everybody a
She
voice.
doesn't look like
Really?
a Lorax.
I didn't say she looks like a Lorax, but she lives on a Christmas tree farm. She sees the deer. She gives everyone a voice. For those people that can't speak, Grace is there to
Oh, that's
give
the
a
best
voice.
compliment ever. Thank you.
I think it's
I'm
true.
impressed too.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Why, metaphorically? It's true.
You combine all of that to a Lorax.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Look, she's learning board. Look at you, Gretchen. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Look, you came in here, you didn't know any of this.
I know, that's crazy.
Right?
Wasn't Gretchen the one we met?
Yes.
That she worked the newspaper.
Yeah.
And she came to us at Lynn and she was very confident.
Yes.
And I said, we got to get Gretchen.
And Freddie's like, we need to get her in.
Then she became a nervous wreck.
But then she went away for the summer.
That's what happened. She disappears. This woman, I think, works for the CIA. She's in multiple places at one time.
But you know, I spoke to a new potential producer yesterday, and I saw her resume, and I'm like, oh my gosh, do you know? And so you know her very well. I think she's coming in today, I hope.
Yeah. I hope I can text her.
Peach tree?
Peach wine.
Peach wine.
Peach tree, peach wine.
Same
Was she
thing.
in it, or she was?
She was the assistant director.
Okay.
So she basically did all the work when I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Have you
Did
heard
all
it?
the work and then she says, I can't do this anymore?
No, when
No,
she
like when
couldn't.
I was like falling apart,
Oh.
she would like step in
You fell apart?
all the time.
I don't see that in you.
It's not like crazy fall apart. It's just like I'm tired. I need a day off. Like everybody, no one text me, and I'll turn my phone
She
on.
needs a
and
mental.
yeah,
mental-
like, mental
Right.
breaks. Do you guys do that? Just like
Never,
I'm doing it today.
never.
mental breaks.
You know, and it's funny the way Dawn goes about it. She turns a 360. So she's not doing nothing today. I can see it already. It's already. It smells on the horizon.
I don't know. I think I was already back there turning on lights and lighting candles, and had a little conversation with Mary this morning, and you know, it's all good.
That light over there, I thought they fixed that.
I did it, but they didn't. You got? Did you get that song, Gretchen?
Yeah, I got the song.
You were able to upload it. So this is a new song that I don't know if it's new, but it was the latest Hanukkah song
I
that.
think the video is new.
Yeah, I put
The song is not new.
How do you know what song it is? Oh no, which song do you have?
It's called Have My Way With You.
Yeah.
Oh, Kendra's song. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to play it?
Wait, hold it. You had a different song in mind.
Yes, but that's
Which-
okay.
wait
I
a
sent her
minute.
the Hanukkah song.
You got the Hanukkah
Hanukkah
song?
song,
All right, let's do the Hanukkah song first, because
Yes.
Puerto Rican Hanukkah would like to begin his traditional Hanukkah-ness.
Okay, everybody keep
Hanukkah this?
talking. I'm gonna get it now.
She's going to get it. So this
let
was
me know.
in our thread of conversation this
Are
morning.
you Jewish?
No, I'm
Do you
Catholic.
so you're Catholic?
Yeah.
So you want to be a Puerto Rican Hanukkah? Make you
Sure.
a traditional Puerto Rican Hanukkah. You want to be Puerto Rican Hanukkah? Huh?
What are we doing for Puerto Rican Hanukkah?
Huh? What are we doing? Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
I think this is your 8th Hanukkah doing this within the studio, somehow, some way.
That's right. This is not the first time. Last
Or
year
the
was Puerto
7th.
Rican Hanukkah. I was all Hanukkah-ish.
Remember the
'Cause I
first
had a
time I brought
knish.
in, I think the first time I brought in Lot, because you had never had one.
No.
Or someone else had never had
No,
one.
I know I have one.
And they didn't know what it was. It's
Those
just
are
like a fried hash brown. And they fry it, and they
Have you
double
had
fry
that?
it, and they triple fry it. And
Whenever
they're
I
hard
have
and
You ever had a
crunchy.
knish?
Kanish, no.
It's like a potato filled
It's like mashed potatoes in a filling.
fried.
Oh.
And you cut it open, you put meat in it.
There's really nothing healthy about Jewish food. Sorry, it just isn't. We don't do ham or turkey, we just fry everything.
You could fry a turkey.
You could fry a
Put it in
turkey.
Deep fry
You
it.
could totally fry turkey, anything that you
Then
did.
it becomes Hanukkah-ish.
What? I guess 100%. How you doing over there, Kennedy? She's quiet. So when I get quiet like that, like I have the conversations in my head, I've asked the question, I've answered it, I have a few answers, I have a few questions. And then I'll turn to Freddie and I'm like, and? He goes, and what? I go, did you answer me? He goes, you didn't ask me anything. But like asked and answered in my head. So I wonder if, do you do the same thing? Or are you just quiet all the time in your head? You're quiet all the time in your head?
Yeah.
So you're always just in peace?
It's impossible for anybody
Well, I
to
try
be
to
this
stay
quiet.
that
This
way.
is like
It's-
Oh,
ridiculous.
no, I'm
I mean,
thinking all the time. My brain is.
No, but you always talking.
Yeah.
All the time. And I'm not talking about your mouth. Sometimes I see you, the way you move.
Like, remember, like, the Wii game? The Wii?
The Wii?
I love the piece, the Zen. Yeah, that was.
You love that?
Yeah.
So you're just in peace all the time?
Not all the time. It's life, but.
Are you always in constant
Calmness?
turmoil?
It's like I'm surrounded by, like, chaos. I just try to keep myself.
You have
in peace.
chaos?
Well, just, like,
Working here.
personal. No, just, like, personal.
At
life.
home?
Just, yeah.
During the holidays or all the time?
Just all the time.
It won't let me send over the song because it exceeds the file size limit.
From your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we transfer. Okay.
What's the name of the song?
I'll try it.
The name of the song is, I'll have to look and see what it is. It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Can I play it on YouTube?
Yeah, but there's a certain way to do it.
All right,
It's just
Abby's
interesting.
got to take a final today. She'll come in on Monday. So maybe you can text her and coordinate on Monday.
Yeah.
It is called Sharon Jones and the Dap
8
Kings.
Days of Hanukkah.
Yes,
We could play it at the midday show if you want.
We
I
could.
just had to download it.
we could. Anyway, so that is the plan. But I loved your sense of peace and zen.
I don't know if it's Zen or it's just breakdown of I had enough.
I was reading an article that
The salon. I was
Yeah.
at the salon.
Just, yeah, where we went to, it was just, like, calm and
Yeah,
slow.
you were wearing. You gotta talk it to your mic. You were wearing lips.
Oh, at that event.
Yeah. Just
But you- like
the atmosphere
yesterday.
of it is just like peaceful.
But you were even quiet here.
You're too quiet. You gotta make a little noise.
I'm too quiet.
You're like your slippers. You're like a stealth. You don't make any noise.
It's kind of nice. She leaves everyone in peace. But you know, she's the listener, I bet. So
This
everyone
one, when
has.
she works, she sings every freaking song there is. She sings.
Yeah.
Right?
Did we post all those videos?
No, I'm having them like stockpiled and every day going through and posting one.
Wow. She's working very hard on all those TikToks. Tomorrow we've got Shelly Sweet Shells coming in with 25 kids from her elementary school chorus singing Christmas carols. So that's good. Are you ready for that?
I'm so excited.
So we got to clear this all out tomorrow and put all these little kids here. They're so
Gretchen, you're
adorable.
missing it because you're going to school.
No, I'm coming in the morning, like super early.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. They don't get here till 12 o'clock.
Oh, okay. No, never mind. Then I'm not gonna be here.
You have class on Fridays?
Yeah, 12:30.
When is your semester over?
My semester's over next week. My last day's the 13th here.
Are you excited?
Huh?
Are you excited?
To be done with the semester.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna miss being here.
But aren't you coming back?
I mean,
Or are you graduating?
I need to see if I even can with the paperwork and all that stuff. I really.
Are you
want-
graduating?
I'm graduating in May.
What about next semester? Are you coming back to Florida?
Oh no, I am. Yeah, I'm still gonna be going to Lynn.
But
I don't know if they're gonna let me do an internship off campus again. I don't know how that works. I need
oh,
to
she's
ask.
still with the paperwork. This one.
Yeah.
You think I type my I's and cross my T's? This one has a whole new alphabet
I've
over
never
here.
seen anything so.
If Gretchen were in my head, it would be craziness. All these things we talked about yesterday, Grace, Gretchen would take me to another level.
Now, Gretchen did something. Gretchen.
Grace?
Grace is something. Now, you see, that's why I don't like to call her Gretchen because if I do that, then I mix up all the G's.
There's
There's only two G's here.
There's more than one. Grace yesterday did something interesting. She went with Shorty to visit a business.
Yeah.
She got up and walked out. Well, don't say yeah. You know, people in here don't do that.
Did he go with you?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, we went to the gym right down the
Was
road.
yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
A lot
That's
happened
insane.
yesterday.
That was yesterday? We talked about it, I guess, yesterday morning.
No, he didn't.
We talked about it yesterday morning.
Don and I kind of talked about it in passing, and I was like, okay, let me post this TikTok, and then I'll go. And then just up and left.
Where'd you go over here next door?
No, it's on 20th. It's like a gym.
Oh, the new gym.
The new
Yeah.
gym that I wanted to reach out to. Did you
There-
go inside?
Yeah,
Is it
they
nice?
have like a smoothie bar inside of the gym.
What's the name of the gym?
Reinvent You?
Wow. Did you tell her we have a reinvented life show?
No, I did not.
But you went. You took the initiative. You went in there, which is nice. It's kind of interesting.
What'd they say?
I talked to the manager, and they said when the owners get in, he'll like relay the message, but he said, he was like, it just free advertising, right? And we were like, yeah. And he was like, there's no tricks behind it. We were like, no. Just come on, talk, and then leave if you want
I want to
to.
know about the gym. I'm thinking if it's a cool gym, I could like bring my gym clothes and then go work out on my way home. Would be kind of cool too. I always have an ulterior motive, by the way.
It was very clean in there, like very organized and like clean. And I guess for a new gym, you expect that, but it just like you walk in and you like smells clean. You know when you walk into a gym and it's like
It's
ew.
brand new. That building was gutted, like down to the windows. It used to be a fabric. It was Calico Corners, and the Calico Corner has been there for forever and ever and ever.
Mm-hmm.
So they took everything out, gutted it down to the walls, and took out the windows. So it's brand new, which is kind of
It looks
cool
nice.
that it's not like a big box.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a franchise or not, but I've never heard of another one in the area.
I have no idea.
So it's
but-
kind of cool.
Yeah. Yesterday, there was the Boca Parade, Christmas parade, and there was a store in Meisner Park. I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but it was a popsicle store. And you can go in. I put some pictures on the board.
Yeah.
You can go in, and you have all these popsicles that you can pick from. And there's like fruity ones, there's like ice cream ones, all sorts. And then
You went down to the parade?
yeah.
How the hell did
This
you
is the
get
one you
in?
got, right? Is that the one you got?
No,
How'd
that
you-
one's just one that I found off the internet. I got a
How'd you
key.
get into the parade? That thing they close everything down.
We parked at the library.
Walked over.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was cute. There
The
was
library.
yeah, like
Right
on
here?
20th, yeah. And then walks to Meisner Park.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
It
It was
used to be so cute when the kids were little.
there was a lot of like
Traffic?
not traffic, like a lot of schools and stuff.
And
Yeah,
floats.
next
Yeah.
door they were there.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
were there.
Their float was cute. They had all the little ballerinas on their float from the dance studio. And they are all dressed in their Nutcracker outfits.
They used to park the float out here, but I guess with all the construction, they didn't. And so yesterday I saw it was all blocked off. When the kids were little, they were part of like the Y Guides,
Yeah.
and they all wore in their little costumes. It was so cute doing it. At the time, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we're doing it. When you look back, these are the memories that kids get to have about the holidays.
But that parade is for the holidays?
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of early?
No.
It's December.
It's a
7th.
Hanukkah.
It's never too early.
Yeah.
Is it a Hanukkah parade?
No, it's a holiday parade, but tonight's Hanukkah. Christmas is in 2 weeks. People
so did
start
they do
going
it
home.
again, or is it that's it? Because
That's
I
it.
saw the bleachers and everything in there.
I
That's
think
it.
it was just last
and done.
night.
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah.
Wow.
One and done.
I know. We've had a run-in with that. When I used to try to get to the radio station, I couldn't get there.
Oh yeah.
It was good though. Did you have a favorite float?
I think I liked the Organic Movements one.
Do you have any pictures?
I didn't take any pictures because my phone died.
That's very cool.
Yeah, I pulled some off the internet, not of the parade.
Oh yeah.
But
The popsicle.
yeah,
The popsicles?
The popsicles was cool. We need to see if they want to come on the show
We
too.
should send her over there too. Was Meisner busy last night?
Yeah,
Good. Good.
it was
good.
very busy
It looks
last
like
It's also busy
seasons.
on Fridays because they have the night market, which is also very good. I feel like everyone should go because they sell like jewelry, they sell like craft cheeses.
When's there?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Meisner has a night market.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's on it's on Friday nights. I bought this pistachio butter there once. and
What
it
time
was
does that
so
start?
good. I think it's at like 7 or 6.
I think they're there all day. They told me, but they may. I know that they're at night also.
It's really good.
We should take a field trip.
I got
Should.
an amethyst ring there. I got truffle butter there. It was really good. I got pistachio butter that I put on my toast every morning since I got it. It was super good. Oh my god. I feel
They
like-
allow you to go to Meisner Park?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
She got her paperwork. She's allowed to go
Paperwork,
anywhere in
she has
South
to
Florida.
I'm allowed to go anywhere.
She's allowed to go anywhere in South Florida. She's got her paperwork.
I'm chained to my university. I can't go anywhere.
You know, if more people thought like you, what a safer place we'd all be in.
I don't even know if that's real. I think she's made that up.
I
I
don't
did
think
not
so.
make it up, I promise. What do you think you signed before you even started here?
I remember what it took, like 4 weeks of paperwork with you. I've never seen
Exactly,
anything like
see?
that. But I think you created that.
I
mess.
did not. I did not.
There are some
Just
people in
writing.
here that, like Casey, who thinks she's here for credit, and we have no paperwork, which means I don't think she's getting credit for being
She's
here.
not. She has to apply. And I said, why are you signing the book? She says, I'm taking credit. I said, no, you're not. We have no paperwork on you.
We have nothing.
She says, you need paperwork?
You have had
Oh
2
my.
evaluations. Zach had
Yeah.
2 evaluations. Ramin had 2 evaluations. Lynn doesn't normally ask me. It depends on the teacher.
No.
Well, we just got approved by FAU for a handshake.
No,
Congratulations.
Thank you. We
for
put that in
Lynn, it's
yesterday.
Like, oh yeah, I had to like write down all my hours yesterday, and I had to submit a reflection paper.
But they don't usually ask us for anything.
No, they asked them. That's the assignment. Do you know we have a kid that did not graduate because he didn't do the assignment?
You didn't do a reflection
3
paper?
years.
Oh my god, that's
He didn't do it 3
crazy.
times?
He didn't graduate. That was from FAU. And they actually, your professor was this is the first time in all these years I had to give you guys a grade.
Really?
Really?
A grade.
A
Not a
grade.
pass, not a fail, and not an opinion. A
Midterms
freaking
were
grade.
evaluations. And then the final, which we just did, I had to give you guys grades. And I'm like,
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I walked away from that conversation. All F's. F's.
but I was like, wow, it was interesting.
Yeah.
So it's all good though.
It was actually really funny because for that class, I had to compile like a portfolio of stuff that I've done here.
Wow.
So I put so many of the TikToks that I made into this one thing, and this guy just watched TikToks for like 30 minutes, and that was my portfolio. And he was like, "Good job." I was like, "Could you imagine like asking for a portfolio and then just like getting a TikTok reel?"
Yeah, but think about it. You did all that work. Why not?
Yeah.
It's like that's your portfolio for social media. It's brilliant what you've done.
Thank
Well, I got to
you.
tell you that your portfolio is what's happening right now in the field, in the political field. Because all these politicians, and that was a joke last night, but all these politicians want to get your votes. They want to get younger. And they've come to the realization that through TikTok is one method of doing it.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
why
that's-
Gio watches it and he says, "Oh, you guys are doing a great job on TikTok." I said, "What are you talking about?" But this is what's happening right now in the industry is going younger using these social media platforms.
That's why it's so different now. Growing business, it's totally different than our old school what we used to do, because it's
Totally.
this is
All
what it is.
digital.
But you have to be able to make the adapt. You have to be able to adapt, change, and then you have to make it successful. Yes, I see the C. I see you. I see.
All right, we're gonna take a, I see you. We're gonna take a commercial break. See what we've got. Kendra Erica's gonna be in town 2 weeks. So do you want to bring her in here for a day of Kendra?
Just do a day of Kendra.
All right, more to come on the other side of this break. Happy Hanukkah. We'll be right back.
The easiest way to sell your home is to call the number on your screen right now. We'll buy any home in any condition. And the more it's worth, the more you can get. Plus, no real estate fees or commissions means more money in your pocket. And no fix-up costs either. Sell any home in any condition, sometimes within days. Sell your home fast. Call right now for absolutely free information. Don't call a plumber. Don't call an electrician. Call right now and for as low as $1 a day. Many things that run your house are covered with thousands of technicians all over America. You can call us with a plumbing problem, an electrical problem, and we'll be in your home in no time at all with a solution to fix it. You don't need an expensive repair bill, and you don't need to buy new expensive appliances. We'll show you how to fix it for about $1 a day.
If you have diabetes, would you like to eliminate painful finger sticks? Are you injecting insulin multiple times per day? Then you may qualify for a continuous glucose monitor. CGMs monitor blood sugar using a small patch placed on your upper arm or abdomen, and they use your smartphone to accurately monitor your blood sugar levels. Stop pricking and start scanning. Plus, CGMs are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. They can be shipped free of charge to your door. Call today to see if you qualify.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-485-8801. 800-485-8801. That's 800-485-8801.
Nobody likes to prick their fingers. If you are a diabetic using insulin like many of us, the worst part of your day is sticking your fingers to draw blood. Now you don't have to do it anymore. You can get a new continuous glucose monitor. As long as you check your blood sugar and inject insulin, it may be covered by your insurance. Call us and we'll let you know if you are covered, and send one at little or no cost to you with free shipping. Stop freaking your fingers. Call right now for your new continuous glucose monitor.
Introducing the Price is Right Home Sweepstakes. You could win the same kind of cash and prizes you see on the TV show. Just call this number right now. And when you call, ask about these amazing offers from our sponsors. Low Cost Airlines offers fares too low to advertise that you can't find anywhere else. You can save hundreds on your next flight with Low Cost Airlines. US Med is your one-stop resource for diabetic supplies. And if you have Medicare, you could get them at little to no out-of-pocket cost. US Med. MedGuard Alerts unique medical technology provides immediate help to seniors with the touch of one button. And you could get your device for free. MedGuard Alert. The United Breast Cancer Foundation can use the donation of your old car, truck, or van to help those fighting breast cancer. Pickup is free and you'll get a tax exemption. Call now to enter the Price is Right Home Sweepstakes. Win thousands in cash and prizes and learn more about these great offers.
You to come get me off. How did I get here? Like a fire, light me up. Yeah, you're making my skin burn. I can't get enough. Oh my God, I can see the signs. Oh my God, I wanna jump in blind. I can't get myself to stop. Really can't make this shit up. Come on, devour me up. To stop, 'cause you're all I'm thinking of. Come on, devour me up. All I wanna do is have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Yeah. All I wanna do is have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Yeah. How did I get here? To stop, really can't make this shit up. Come on, devour me up. I can't get myself to stop, 'cause you're all I'm thinking of. Come on, devour me up. All I wanna do is have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Yeah. All I wanna do is have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you. Wanna do you wanna have my way with you.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
You're like, who was that?
No, and that was Kendra's latest video to the song. I know the song is, I don't think the song, it might be the latest song she wrote, but that video is definitely new.
I gotta laugh, not at Kendra, at you, because all my texts from you now say Lord Federico.
Lord Federico.
He's changed his name on his phone, so even when I go to call you or text you, I can't put in your name. It has to say, I have to say, Siri, call Lord Federico. True. So I'm looking at my phone, and it all says, all these joint texts we have on people, it says their name and Lord next to it. Lord Federico.
Lord Federico.
If you go to the theater and you make a left, on the wall there is a piece of paper from the UK that says, officially, that is my name.
Yes. But
Right?
it's funny to see it.
But it's official.
On the phone,
I
yes.
am writing to the passport people this weekend to change it. And on my credit cards and my bank cards.
But like, okay, like why does your name, you know the newspaper clipping in the lobby, why does it say Federico when your name is Federico?
Ask him how to spell it.
Because Federico, when I got my license at the age of 14 in Puerto Rico, and I came to the States when I was 16, they said you only had to give them your license and pass the written. So I said, that's all I got to do? She said, yeah. So I gave her the license, I took the written, and I passed. On the license in Puerto Rico, it was Federico, Federico, not Frederick. So New York took it the way Puerto Rico gave it to me, and they put it, and there's the whole controversy. And do you know when I covered the Obama and them guys and Clintons and all that, I had a hard time with the federal government.
Because what's really your name?
Frederick, not Federico, but, and I just had blood work done, and they won't accept my insurance because there's a difference between my license and my real name. Now I'm going to throw Lord Frederick at them and really confuse them.
I think controversy just follows you around.
That's okay.
So that's why it makes no sense. But now he's got Lord Federico in my phone as a new contact.
But you're supposed to be lady.
Yes, but I haven't
But
changed
you don't
mine.
do that because you're not Puerto Rican Hanukkah.
I'm not Puerto Rican Hanukkah.
You gotta be Puerto Rican Hanukkah. You have to have blue.
Puerto Rican Hanukkah, 100%. How you doing, Antonio?
Good. Not
He's
bad.
back.
Where you been?
Nowhere.
You missed it. We had J-Lo in the house.
Today? Or yesterday?
Yesterday.
Oh, okay.
She was singing.
She was singing with Baxton.
Really? I got to do the rewind to watch it.
You know, if I ever was lying, my eye would twitch. I think that's like a thing.
I know.
My eye twitches.
You gotta lie like this.
I have a meme to show you
All
guys.
right, let's see what you got.
You're mean? You're just mean.
I have a meme. Look at this cat.
A meme?
Look at this cat.
Yeah. What about it?
Oh, where's the sound? Hello? I don't know where the sound is. But basically the cat's meowing and going with the head down, right?
Okay, so.
And then there's this video.
What?
And there's this video. Look.
Huh?
That's crazy. Gretchen goes, huh? All the time. All the time.
Huh?
Huh?
No, I thought of you, John, because like, every time you have to say Lord Federico, you're like, huh?
Lord Federico.
Now I gotta ask a question because I was watching all the garbage that happened last night with the debates and all this stuff. You ever notice you're in the business now, when you go home or you're among your friends or your peers, and you look through the looking glass and you look at human nature, their human behavior, the way they act, and you're supposed to report this like you're the TikTok queen. I mean, I can't go in one room without a camera capturing a moment, right? So you look at what people do and they act and the things they say. You ever find it bizarre? Ever?
All the time.
You find it bizarre, don't you? I mean, I went to dinner and Linda asked the waitress, what is better, Coca-Cola or your lemonade? Which is better? Which one is made better or something ridiculous like that? And I think what she was trying to say, what do you think is a better idea? But she made it sound like they know whether the Coca-Cola is better than the lemonade. It's just the behavior of the way people do things. You ever notice that?
Yeah. It sounded like she was asking, oh, like, what's better, your Coke, as in, like, the Coke they make in-house, or the lemonade?
But I don't think she meant it that way, but...
I know, but it came out that way.
But people do things that are really bizarre sometimes.
How you doing? How's Nikki?
Good. She's back.
Oh.
I could tell.
Oh my God.
I could tell. You've been grinning since you walked through the door.
Yeah, she's back. So that's all. Yeah.
I got nothing.
She went to Orlando. Well, how long was she gone? 2 days.
3 days.
Not like he's happy again. He walked around here for 3 days like, zoop.
She was gone for 48 hours, that's it? Just 48 hours?
It was 3 days.
She went on a field trip and he got upset.
Why didn't you go?
Because I couldn't. It was the FAU thing.
It was for school. Well, she's back, so he's happy again, and we're good.
I heard she's going again, but this time California.
Oh my God.
You're funny.
Josh is gonna
I'm
just
already
fall
I'm
apart.
going to Colorado for a week, so there's already that.
Are you taking her with you? Why not?
It's too much.
You can go.
You're not carrying her, you're taking her with you.
Grace, speak for the trees.
You can go across the country for a week, and she goes on a field trip to Orlando for 3 days.
All you really need is airline ticket, right?
Yeah, that's all.
So if I find you a discounted ticket, you may have to take 5 planes and you get her there, does it matter?
No.
I got a connection.
Yeah, we've got our phone numbers here that we can call.
Tripamigo.
Tripamigo. Call Tripamigo. See what we can get.
You're cheap. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. That was some commercial.
You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap.
Tripamigo.
Okay, maybe yes, I am. I am. I had to translate it into Spanish, so I kind of know the commercial.
Yeah, what do we do with those commercials, by the way?
I don't know where they are.
I send them to Andrea. So
That's
she
as
could,
far
like,
as
That's nice. Instead of sending them to me, you send it to Andrea. Why don't you put them on the boards?
Okay, well.
Thank you.
I don't think there's video with them. Andrea was working on them.
Well, maybe that's why.
She was working on some from the concert. That's how long she's had them. I go, we're not doing the concerts anymore. That was a long time ago. You don't have to do
tell
this
Andrea
anymore.
we just need the commercial so I can put it on. We're gonna probably start the Spanish stuff. I got a lady named Floyd. Remember Floyd when we were at the Beasley?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
No.
So what you saying her for?
Because you're going to expect me to remember them. It's like that we have this meeting today, and we're going to go in, and you and I are going to look at each other. And here's the new thing I want to say. It's not nice to meet you. It's nice to see you again.
Who's
because
that?
whoever it is. Because when
You
I
don't
say it's
remember
nice to meet you, and they say, don't you remember, I was on your show in December of 2020. And then I feel like, oh. So now I'm just going to say, it's so great to see you again. How have you been? And if they say to me, I've never met you before, I'm going to go, of course we did. Don't you remember we met at this place? Versus me saying, I don't remember, and then them saying, oh, we were here, we interviewed, and they tell us the entire show they were on. And then you're going to look at me and say, who is that? And I'm going to say, I don't know.
Listen,
but they were here.
When Sam the Shrink walked into the place,
We had no idea who she was.
Shrink.
Sam,
the
yeah,
Shrink.
no idea.
She walked into the place. Hey, how you doing? Who's this? I didn't know who that.
We had never met her before, and we had booked. I had booked her, and I hadn't put her in the calendar. So I'm working on all my New Year's resolutions of things to work towards. New Year's resolutions to be more organized in my head.
This whole thing in the afternoon is really strange because people know who we are, and we don't really remember not only who they are, but then they tell you that when they're on the show, like in 2020, I can't remember that.
I was there in December of 2020.
What was your resolution of this year? Do you remember?
No.
Resolution.
See, no one remembers.
I think my resolution, which I clearly did not do at all, was to be more patient. And I'm not.
Well, at least you've accomplished one thing.
What?
More impatience.
As pretty much has gone the opposite way. Because the more things we have to do, the more impatient. And I think like the rest of the world, my attention span is like this. And I want to get things done. When you make a phone call, actually I have to say yesterday I spoke to a government department. They could not have been lovelier. They call, right? I called them back. I said I needed to speak with them. They called me back. They walked me through the steps. They waived some things. And I was like, wow, this is the Florida government. This is unbelievable. Now, if it actually comes to be, and they don't renege on it, I'll be even more impressed. But I was like, and I got 2 follow-up emails, just like she said I was going to get. That was impressive. And then there are things when you can't get a person on the phone, like we have with the social media platform, that you dig and you dig and you dig to find what you need to find.
Because you were looking to cancel, so they buried.
Well, I found it though.
Even Facebook to delete a page, try looking for it. It's ridiculous.
So I found it, but it's not easy because everything is so automated and people aren't really working. There's not, but apparently our unemployment rate is down. So I don't know what people are doing unless they're all working for themselves. Doing social media and TikTok is what I think everyone's doing. So it's just a whole different change in dynamics that I have to wrap my head around that I'm having not an easy time with.
To answer your question, I have the same thing every year. I always say I want to have a TV show. And I didn't come any closer.
Kind of do.
Say, what is this?
You see, now you sound like my son. It ain't about the kinda. I want a TV show. I want you to turn on your television. I mean, you guys don't even watch TV, I'm pretty sure. But you turn on a late night show or you turn on that box that has wires that are coming out of it.
But they don't do that anymore. They stream on it.
This is pretty much as close to a TV show.
Didn't you have a commercial on Monday Night Football?
Yeah. That's not TV.
That sounds like TV to me. I don't know.
I want a TV show. I want to do late night. I want to be in a late night show. I want to be on Oprah. I want to be on Oprah. I want to walk in. I'll never forget the first time that Howard Stearns did the late night. And Howard was at a bowling alley that he did his Christmas party at this bowling alley that I was working at, and I got to meet him. And he said, Freddie, I'm going to do the late night. And he walked in like he owned the place. You know, well, look at me, because he was a hot commodity back in the day. And that always stayed in my head. And I always wanted to do one show. That's all I want.
But we need a content writer. We have to hire a content writer. For the amount of content that we do, we would need...
For me to get on TV?
No, to actually do a late night show.
Joe Rubo's been on David Letterman's show. David Letterman's producer, the lady that ran that show for 20 some odd years, lives next door to me in Beaucaire. And she was going to come work with us, and they found out about it, and they slapped her with an injunction. She could not do it.
She probably doesn't work for me anymore because David Letterman's not on air anymore.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, I thought you were just like, I don't
You guys know who David Letterman is?
Yes.
You sure?
But I would venture to say at some point her non-compete has expired.
Well, she doesn't live there anymore. She moved away. She knocked on my door and came, hi, my name is, and I'm the David Letterman show. That's when I said, am I going to be on David Letterman? I said, wait a minute, he's no longer on the air. She said, no, but I heard from the community you're in production, and I don't want to hang up.
So maybe that's what we need to hire people, content, to get us to start looking out for more tentacles.
Yeah, let's get a producer from
Kennedy.
Kennedy?
She can email people. You don't have to talk to them.
Maybe you should do sign language. Silence is cold.
I used to be quiet like Kennedy. I'm still kind of quiet.
No, you're not.
Just not when I'm here. Because I can aggravate you here. So it's all.
It's funny. It's funny. Wait till you get to know Nikki better. And then she does things just to aggravate you.
She probably does that already.
Does she aggravate you?
No, it's the other way around.
You aggravate her?
Yeah, because I'm the quiet one. And then obviously, when I'm with her, I'm all like jumpity.
Really? Jumpity? I don't know. Where's that mic? Sitting in Kennedy's lap.
Jumpity.
Jumpity.
Yeah.
You're the quiet, more quiet. You are quiet. You were really quiet yesterday. I walked around the studio yesterday. I thought everyone had left.
He was moping yesterday.
She was asleep, but she wasn't. She was on her phone. Then I walk into, and you're here, so you were quiet. Then I walked into A. I didn't even know Josh was still there. The only person I heard was G-Man. And when he went outside, I thought everyone had left. And then he came back in. He brings his whole studio to life. And like, whoop, I think he's getting you guys lunch today.
G-Man?
I think he moved Pizza Rica, because it's Pizza Rica Tuesday. I think he moved it to today for Pizza Rica Thursday.
It's true. It'll be pizza today.
Right? Is what I think.
And you guys are doing a producer invasion show.
Yeah, you're going to do a producer takeover today in the midday.
And we're going to cut the midday show from 12 to 2 to 12 to 1.
What do you mean?
1 hour instead of 2.
Like actually officially?
One day. Listen, I see the bounce of the ball, and that's what I play.
We should take the extra hour and do a night show. So like do like your
Tape a night show?
Yeah, so like do the midday show for an hour and then do an hour out of like a late night show. So you can have your late night talk show.
But that will require us
Content.
changing the set and everything. I need a David Letterman set with the microphone and the whole night.
We can come up with a new set.
We could certainly do it at least once a week.
Could have like a Bruce Buffer mic that comes down from the ceiling.
Bruce Buffer mic.
Yeah.
Do you remember we used to do after hours? Actually, add an after hour show and play it on the radio as a true after hours content.
I remember.
We even did it in A and would send it out on the MP3 and put it out.
I remember.
But it needs that after hours content, which means you and I just can't go like ad lib what we do.
The only thing we've never done is we've never gone out and asked the silly questions. Do you know who?
Oh, we could do that.
Who the senator of Florida is? The governor. And
Oh, like they do
That
in
would
Jimmy
be fun.
Kimmel?
Yeah.
Where they, oh my god, where they ask like, okay, tell me one country on this map.
Do you know who the 4 candidates were in the debate last night?
do you guys know who was on TV last night running for president of the United States?
I saw like the characters, like the
Who are
how
the-
they look like. I just don't know their names.
Who are the 4? And I gotta tell you,
I don't want to describe them. But
there is a gimmick to what's going on politically in this country. What's the name of the
Chris
airbag?
Christie?
No, the airbag. The guy who's notorious for being an idiot.
Is he the rectangle head?
That guy, rectangle head. rectangle
Rectangle
head.
head.
He's there to push Trump. He's there.
They're all there to push
No,
him.
there's some of them are fighting him, but this guy's there to push because what they've discovered is that Trump. They don't want an alternative to Trump. They just want Trump to win this thing.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, I could prove it.
I don't think that's true.
No,
I think the Trump people want Trump. I think the Republican Party needs to find a candidate to support the
The only
Republican
one
Party.
that's going to come out of this thing is Nikki. And they attacked her yesterday like Grant took Richmond. Except for Christie, who defended her. He says, you guys should be ashamed.
Yeah, because they're going to run on a ticket together.
You think? I don't know about that.
I think that's why he
I don't
defended
think
her.
Christie has what it takes to be president or vice president.
Well,
But neither does Kamala
I
Harris.
was going to say so much for our
And
country.
everybody's retiring out of Congress. 40 people.
Grace
are
for
gonna retire.
president.
I would be such a good president.
You should run for Congress.
We should come up with a campaign, seriously, of who you guys would want.
Kenny
and
Love.
one of you to run for president and create a platform and what's important to your generation. I think that'd be kind of cool.
We should
Put a
elect.
show around it. It can be funny, it can be totally memes or whatever it is, but it's about getting, however you deliver the information is how you deliver it. But there has to be important topics to your generation that you want addressed.
Yeah.
Whether you do it seriously or you make
Well,
fun of
that's
it.
how Obama got elected, you know. So exactly what she's describing. He came out of the ashes. He came out of nowhere.
He was
The
a
country
lawyer.
was hurting. Huh?
He was a lawyer.
But he wasn't in politics.
Yeah, okay.
And then he came out of the ashes because the country was hurting, and he said some things, and he sounded good saying them, and the next thing you know, boop.
Because what we're missing is really the reality of what's going on. And your generation is the reality of what's going on, from women's rights or pro-choice or not, or unemployment to working for your, I mean, there's so many things.
The only thing that scared me is the one day everyone said they weren't going to go vote just because they weren't
Exactly.
going to.
Yeah. You gotta-
That's
They don't
what
like-
scared the crap out of me.
They don't
Our
like what's going on.
generation's bad about that.
Well, think
We
about
gotta
it.
vote.
Even if one of you guys from F-Stop decided to run for president, at least everyone would go vote for you,
Yeah.
right? So at least you're making a difference to vote, to make a choice.
And if you vote for somebody and not the two eggheads, then you're taking away votes from the one egghead that you want to win. It's really complicated what's going on right now. But you got to vote. You have, even if you put your name on the line, which I've done a few times in my life, but you have to vote.
Why? Because then you're taking the name away from somebody else.
But you know,
An
the bottom-
independent
because
candidate
I don't
would be
like
nice.
either one of them.
Well,
I
that's
don't
the
like
problem.
either one of them.
That's the problem.
You're voting for the one you like. You like the least, the most. Does that make sense?
The lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so sad of what's running a country, right?
Do you know at the who was running against Obama, there was like 18,000 adults that put Harambe, like voted for Harambe.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but there was like
It was 2012? Or
so many people.
Nick Romney.
Yeah.
Do you know
There was-
that Lee University had the debate
Oh yeah.
with Nick Romney and Obama?
Yeah.
They
Oh,
were
really?
both there. I was there.
And,
I was covering it for Jeff Santos.
in 2016, when it was Hillary versus Donald, D's nuts had 16% of the nation vote to win president.
That's crazy. These are fully adults. Like these are 18-year-olds and up that are voting for Harambe and these nuts. Like what?
What about the Birdman when he ran? What's his name? What's his name? The bird guy.
Bird guy?
what's his name? The bird guy, the Bernie.
Oh, Bernie Sanders?
Sanders. Would you vote for him? Yeah, remember him with the bird next to the bird or something?
His slogan was "Feel the Burn."
Yeah, but didn't they have like a bird, a big bird? They had a meme of him and Big Bird.
Big Bird was running for vice president for him.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I remember there was a bird. That's how I remember his name. I couldn't remember.
I know the meme of him with like the jacket,
The
and
mittens,
scarf,
and he's
Stuff like this on the subway?
But at the inauguration.
That was
He
hilarious.
was running when Aaron was in college, and I remember Aaron calling us and telling us all the reasons we should all vote for Bernie Sanders. And we're like, how old are you? Wait till you're out of school, and you've got children. And I bet now if I asked Aaron the same questions, he would have a different answer at 29 as a lawyer than he did at 18 in college.
I want to ask you, before we get off the air, how trustworthy do you think stuff on TikTok is?
Not at all.
Not at all?
I run the TikTok and I skew everything to make it more entertaining than it
Okay,
is.
so I saw something from Putin. You guys know who Putin is, right?
Yeah.
And Putin went in there and says, I'm going to say something and I want you to hear this. And then you can erase it, not believe it, whatever. I mean, they led up to this thing that he said. So it caught my attention. And he's talking in Russian and they're translating. I don't know if the translation is even
Please don't get your news from TikTok.
No, but check this out. He says when President Clinton went to see him in Russia, he asked President Clinton, what if Russia wanted to join NATO? I want to join NATO. What do you think? And he said, this is going back, when was he a president? 89, 80s or something? And Clinton said to him, in the 80s, late 80s, because I was in the real estate
Clinton
game.
wasn't in the 80s, it was in the 90s.
90,
Yeah,
92?
95 to 99.
So when he went, he said to him, you're the reason we have NATO. He says, but what if I join NATO and take away the reason? Then we can focus on other countries together. And I sat there, and I must have seen it 14 times this time. What would have happened, again, if it's true?
I say I wouldn't believe that.
But they had him dressed up. He was in a place. They did the way they set it up. Unless it was AI.
Yeah, very well could have
It
been.
was tremendous. I'm saying, what?
So why would that come out now?
Because he's a madman. He's a dictator going crazy.
They have parodies of songs where they will take other celebrity or political voices and make them sing that song.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds exactly like Biden singing Take On Me by Aha. I mean, it's scary what they do.
And you can see him singing it.
You can't see him singing it, but it's just
the song.
It's just the audio, yeah.
They can make.
Well, this was a video, and I'm watching this guy talking. He's talking, and he says, and he kept saying, "I want you to listen." And he says, "I don't understand why America has decided to hate Russia." It was just
The problem is there's just too much hate in general. There's so much hate everywhere. There's so much negativity that you wonder why I get funky.
No, you get funky.
Because
all the time.
everything, there's this low law, you turn on the news and you're looking at people, they're talking about the debate. And all you hear is people going at each other in a negative way. And at some point your brain just holds on to that because you have to actually challenge your brain not to think that way. Because that's what we're being inundated with over and over again.
You have 4 people that want to run the country up there screaming over one another. I have never seen anything so childish in my life. These are grown adults.
Well, that's the problem.
And they're
That's the
screaming
problem.
at each other like they're children. or
So I
they're
think we
condemning.
should, we could spin the bottle, spin the heart. Or we could do one of those TikToks they said, ask your bosses. We
Oh,
should do,
yeah.
we got to do something fun because.
Let's do a meme. Let's have, you'll be Nikki, and then we'll have 4 guys around you. We'll do a debate.
Oh my god.
We'll do a debate, and we'll bring out punching gloves, punching bags.
We should actually do a night show
Like a
satire on something funny with you
that's
guys.
hilarious. We should
That's
do
what
that,
we,
right?
yep.
Yeah.
And write ridiculous thing. That guy yesterday, he used the pad. Did you see this? Nikki, and then there was a word underneath it, phony or fake or something. And he held it up. He's holding this thing up while he's talking. This guy is the biggest clown. His numbers are going this way, and the more his numbers go this way, the more people talk about him.
It's usually how that works.
Yeah.
He wants to pull the votes away from the alternate Trump. I'm telling
Look
you.
how cool that is.
They were proving it.
Yeah.
What? You're fascinated by the thing that's whirling? All right, we gotta go.
It's kind of cool. Better than talking
Thank
about
you,
this other
thank
stuff.
you, thank you
Happy
for
Hanukkah,
watching.
everyone. Have a great morning. Stay
Happy Puerto
safe.
Rican Hanukkah. for you.
Enjoy. We'll see you later.
Don't be late.
How cool is that? It's still going.
Look at that. You can rent it a new.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughter at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be